Man, I tell you what though, let's man, I want to get right into it.
Yeah.
Critter Bonds, you wanna oh, no, I can see you got your bolt back.
Yeah.
You wanna get us into your current favorite video game as of
Yes.
right
Well, before I get into the current video game, just want to talk a little bit about the video game industry, and this is just the normal, regular. This is not the Web three. There's this like the Summerfest that's been going on. Xbox, Sony, the PC space introduced their the past couple weeks of the upcoming games, and Xbox had a really good showing, a lot of games, but their main hitter is this game called Starfield. It's a sci-fi game. Um, Bethesda is the developers. They got bought out by Microsoft, so Xbox now owns Bethesda and exclusive right. A smart move.
now. Ooh, yeah.
And I just want to do a quick trailer. This game is a behemoth. They've been working on it since 2018, and yeah, I just can't wait for this to. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. This sci-fi. Let me go ahead and share that real quick. This little trailer.
There it is. There it is.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Now there's like 1,000 worlds
throughout the galaxy
playable.
could be at risk.
It's that first-person shooter.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
Man.
It's their most
Intense.
ambitious game to date. Yeah, this is the type of game that's gonna last for like at least 5 years. That's how huge this
No.
game is.
Well, and that's what that's what the makers are trying to do, right? Create a game that is going to get basic, and you see it a lot. I feel like it's even more common as time goes on, where a game comes out and it's in play for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years.
Yeah.
It's so, especially something like that where you can continue to build on. The universe is huge, massive, infinite.
Yeah.
So,
1,000 world in this game playable
initially.
Oh yes, yeah.
I guarantee you'll see a lot more than that.
Wow. Yeah. That's
So,
yeah. Like you said, like 5 to 10 years in between, you can have a downloadable content. Yeah, that's how they'll continue to generate revenue. But let me go ahead and talk about my favorite game right now. It's God of War. That game came out in 2018, and exclusive Sony PlayStation, but it was released last year on the PC. So it was on sale, and I haven't been playing games for a while. So I went ahead and purchased it over the weekend, and I'm living this game. Let's see. Let me move this screen here. So, did you hear the sound?
no sound there, brother.
Let's see why. Okay, hold on here. One more.
Maybe go to settings.
Yes, I got the entire screen. Okay, this is probably what I need to do. Okay.
Oh, here.
Can you hear it now? Okay, I'll just do a little quick little demo. Oh, it's like choppy.
It's
It,
a little choppy.
yeah. The, he has his son with him, and oh, okay. I'm gonna try to fight these guys. I can throw the axe. See, my son can attack him and like double team. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not a streamer. I'm not good at
Maybe you
talking
should be there, brother.
and playing at the same time. But what do you think, John?
I don't know. I feel like it was a little choppy,
Yeah,
difficult to see, but man, it is one of those games that everyone knows and everyone talks about, and it's. I think that it's on top of it, one of those games that has that storyline that starts to hook you.
yes,
I can tell you from my aspect or my standpoint, and this varies for person to person, but I would rather do the long play. I would rather do all of the activities within the game, get immersed within the environment, and rather than the brawls or the one-on-ones online. That's just kind of my
yeah.
thing. When we playing way back and got into Halo,
Ooh, man.
and we're talking Xbox, right? And then Xbox Live came out, and we were playing with other folks and doing that all online and capture the flag and all that. It's fun, and
Yeah,
but I don't know. I like the story mode within the
yeah,
games.
yeah. You can't beat that, especially if it's well written. Like Grand Theft Auto, was that GTA 5 had a really good story, and how you can interact with the three different characters. So it's not just one character that you're playing, but you're going with different with two other ones. But yeah, that makes a really good franchise. Is you getting invested with a character. I'm starting to get invested with was it Kratos and his son Arites, and like I was saying earlier, like they're just was trying to mourn over their mom, but then all these things started happening, and they were being attacked, and so they're moving forward to go to the mountain, even though he doesn't think that his son is ready to go through the survival traversing up to the mountain. But yeah, so now you level up, and then your son is leveling up, and then now there's this chemistry that he's fighting better, and so you're kind of controlling him. He's assisting you. It's really neat. And then there's a lot of dialogue going on when they're like uh, on a kayak, and he's telling him stories, and yeah, so it's really immersive. And yeah, God of War is one of those famous all time franchises. It's actually my first time playing it ever, and yeah, it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, yeah. I think that it's definitely one of those games that you got to check out. A lot of these games, it seems, have come out years ago, but folks are still playing them. Huge following, and you know, there's franchises, and the thing is with a lot of the games now, they have all these add-ons and extensions to it. So, and I feel like from a producer or a maker, game maker aspect, it makes sense.
It
You
does,
know,
right. And the reason why it's to continue with the revenue generating revenue, because when back in the days when you purchased a game, that was it. So the developers and publishers like, okay, how do we continue making money, since we spent a boatload of money putting this game together. And yeah, that's one of the things is the downloadable content, the DLC. Now that's why Web3 is in play, because with games, with the game loops, this is a chance for uh, publishers and developers to find ways to continue on, generating revenue for their games. And I know these big ones are in the works. They're behind the scenes, trying to find a way how they can implement Web3 with their model, with their business model. Yeah.
Well, all right. So good picks. But man, I got a doozy though. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the Call of Duty
Ooh,
franchise,
yes.
and I can't help myself. Even with the kids in the house, even with the limited time that I have, I still feel the itch to download or get the latest version. Now, to be fair, I don't play it nearly as much as one I want to, but really it's just who's got the time,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I mean, especially when you have these story modes that can go on for, 20 plus hours of game time, which is honestly, I feel you get more bang for your buck when it does take a little bit of time to finish.
Yeah.
But they continue to keep improving, and I mean, it's just the realism that it's getting to is absolutely amazing. And if you were ever to come over to my house, we have it all. We got stand up arcades, we have the VR, we have every handheld. We have every console that is currently out there, every console that
Spoiled.
you yeah, I'll tell you, my children are very spoiled, and I could, versus growing up with a NES. Yes, that's how old I am. An NES, and then fighting over that. But
Yeah.
I digress. Call of Duty came out last year with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And I have the trailer here. We'll go ahead and just kind of let that go through and play. But for me, this is by far one of the best shoot 'em up transfer, kind of first shooters out there. Um, if you're into this type of shooter, of course. Now, hits all of my buttons, but Bronze, have you played this one at all?
Uh, the which one? I guess it's that
Well,
Fortnite type of
oh
extraction.
no, Fortnite. Yeah,
It's
I
like a battle
guess.
royale.
It's, yeah, but Fortnite is as well. It seems to me like you've never played Fortnite
I
now.
I did.
Oh, did
Yeah, but
you?
I
Well,
played it before the
the,
hype though. Before the hype, before they found a different meta of how to play it.
so as you know, then Fortnite kind of constricts the playing space as time goes on. So you guys are forced to then find each other as the playing field continues to get smaller and smaller. Um, Another thing that they have in Fortnite is constructing platforms, etc., so that you can kind of use your strategy in another form of fashion. Now, when Call of Duty has those one-on-one kind of play action shoot 'em ups, it doesn't really have that option.
Yeah.
They keep the playing field as is. You can set some certain time constraints and some other features and functionality to it, but realistically, it's just the one playing field, and then there's just how many kills can you get within X amount of time. Can be doing solo, could be a brawl, or it could be teams, capture the flag,
Mhm.
etc. Of course, they also have zombie mode, but that's a different
Oh
story
yeah, yeah,
altogether.
yeah.
Um, the gameplay, though, in Call of Duty overall is really, to me, it's amazing. I feel like it's cinematic, almost like being part of the movie. So,
Yeah.
uh, I'm going to throw up a trailer here. Of course, it's going to show you some of that. It's going to show you some of the gameplay, and I don't know. I just feel like this is the undisputed franchise currently.
Yeah, hands down.
Uh, Yeah. So why don't we go ahead and get this up here and then take it from there. Let's see here. Let me know that you can see this here.
Yep.
Are we at war?
We don't know his name.
Money, weapons, intel. He's planning something.
Sergeant McTavish, Welcome to the City of Souls. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
I can do both.
Go, Johnny! Get out of there!
You're the commander of a foreign terror organization.
I can say the same to you.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign up to a week early.
Yeah, man. Oh, you're on mute there, John. Man.
Yes, I am. And there it is again, live. Live. It happens live.
Yeah.
So,
Woo, man.
but yeah, pretty intense. And, the gameplay is equally intense.
Yeah.
And it has the emotional connection as well.
Yeah.
So, but
there's one more I want to touch on, and it's AI related. This is going to be a game changer. It's coming. With those games, like those story mode games, the NPCs where they had the pre-scripted, they're going to have like those language models where you can conversate with these NPCs that's more dynamic, right? There is a video I want to share. And it's just a quick little sample.
For the natural world and the beauty that it
You hear it now?
contains.
All right, here's another demo that was sort of inspired by God of War, where we've got the third-person view. We're standing right behind. And this is with the character Khan.
Wow, this is incredible. The temple statue is truly a sight to behold. It stands tall among the rocks of the mountains. Its majestic form carved from solid stone. The intricate and delicate detailing is amazing. Truly a work of art. I'm sure there must be a story behind this incredible structure. What would you like to know about it?
Is it considered disrespectful to stand on the head of the statue?
Yes, it is considered disrespectful to stand on the head of the statue. It is a sacred place, and the statue is a representation of the gods. Respect by not standing on the head of the statue is a sign of reverence.
Sorry about that. I kind of accidentally stood on the head of the statue.
That's okay. No harm was done. Just remember to show respect when you visit a sacred place like this. It's important to remember to show reverence and honor the gods.
Your mom.
My mom, what about her?
I'm not a fan of your mom.
I'm sorry to hear that. I love my mom and I'm sure she's as nice as she can be.
Hey, this is bad. So you can clearly see where this is going. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like where they have guard rails where for you to stay on context and not be super random on these NPC players and in game. But yeah, it's gonna be next couple years, man. 5 years. It's gonna be really interesting.